Talk to me.
I'm a little disappointed. And I'm not in you, but I'm just disappointed because I thought, all right, we had the great Kevin Samuels die.
Don't make me and you have to stand up and have to square off.
And I thought you was gonna be the next Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy that you say that, right? Because last night I was on my stream and I was
you
like,
gonna let me kick this before you gonna kill me off, and you gonna let me kick this shit?
All right,
let me kick this shit.
Go ahead.
So
I'm just trying to get into a fight.
I'm gonna let you get. I'm gonna let you go to me. I just felt like nigga.
I'm just trying to get into a fight.
It's a dirty job, and you was doing the job.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
But the difference between you, I felt like you and Kevin both got this stigma. He only be yelling at females, you know. But it's a dirty job, and be honest, I'm the king of bitches. Somebody got to do the job.
Yeah.
Somebody got to do the job and get the in line. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
And I'm not even saying check these hoes and be yelling at these hoes. No, I'm just saying, be honest. Our women are a little wild right now. You know, that's why we got the passport bros and niggas trying to get up because our women, they're a little get wilding out off this Instagram shit. So maybe we get somebody that could bring them a little bit more down to earth and you could tell them because you didn't been there, you've been dealing with women, you know how to talk to them.
Man, for damn near 20 years.
Right.
And you know what I always say, Bobby? People try to,
No,
yeah.
I
just want to make sure you got it off your chest. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the next one, I'm like, Bobby, what you talking about? Let's stand up, Bobby.
You got it.
Let's just square. I ain't never been in front of a UFC fighter. That's
Don't
new.
do that to yourself. Don't do that.
Hey, I look at it like this, bro. People say Sharp hates women. Bro, that's not true. I've dealt with women. I dealt with women damn near professionally for 18 to 20 years, dog. If I hated something like that, I don't think I'd want to be around it like that. You know what I'm saying? And any woman that I've ever sat down with, I've always, it's something in my mind that I see better in them. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like shit. Maybe they just lack the game of it. So I just try to deliver it. You feel what I'm saying? I try to deliver that to them.
I think somewhere in there.
It still works because you know what? They all most of them stayed in touch with me. Shit, hell, some of them done thanked me.
You know,
so I know
the difference between you two is.
Thank you, bro.
Kevin will shut the fuck up and just sit there and let them talk that shit and be look how stupid she look. Mm-hmm. You gonna go like the pin version and check this bitch. Mm-hmm. Hey, whoop, and now you look like you getting loud and like here, but really, nigga, that's what we got to do. It's a dirty job.
It's a dirty job.
You know what I mean? And niggas is judging you upon the job, and nigga, y'all don't know how about working this job and getting women to listen and understand when they got this shit in their head. They got it in their head this way, my nigga.
Hey, man, there was one thing I always fought for, baby, and that's to speak up about shit for real. I ain't never gonna bite my tongue, church. That shit hurts. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been a firm believer of just speaking how I feel about things. And when I sit there with a chick or I sit there with chicks, like I said, I always see something better in them that they may not see themselves because sometimes we can lack game. And nobody will tell you nothing to try to move you to the next ladder. At least if I tell them, right here, whether they accept it or reject it, Bobby, at least they were told. They can't never say in their life that nobody never told them. You can't never say that, even if there's one person you've been told. Whether you accept it or reject it at that time. And I feel like that's been my job. That's been my goal here.
I get that. But more so like, but they gonna say, I didn't hear it. I didn't get it. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. I wasn't listening.
That's why it's recorded. That's why it's recorded. That's why they can go back and watch it for years to come. It's stapled. It's right there. She can go back and she'll still be getting took to school through her own interview.
I just want to see you still stay on that, bro. Like I feel like that was your real lane, and you have a great lane over there too. You can do a bunch of different things. But I'm saying that lane was dope. Where we done lost Kevin. Now we need somebody else that's gonna talk to our women. You know what I mean? And give them some game and some real game and like because.
It was me, Kevin Samuels, Andrew Tate. That's who it was. That was the three in this shit that really moved like that. People can sit there and talk all that shit they want to, but my name was never ignored in them conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like it was me, Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, and Andrew Tate. I just spoke on this last night.
But
it's crazy that you brought that up.
Andrew got a little tangled up, so he had to take a little break.
He can't
get in the mud. Like he can't get muddy.
He had to take a little break.
You know what I'm saying?
He had to take a little break right now. But that's still my nigga though. I hope like he get through. I hope everything that he's going through is some bullshit. I hate that people try to just entangle people with trafficking and shit because niggas be having bitches around them. Like, come on, dog. There's niggas that still live a rock star lifestyle that bitches want to gravitate to niggas. It's not unheard of anymore.
The world changing, my nigga. We're now that Me Too shit and getting real sensitive now. And you'll fuck around and get set up.
Yeah.
And it's all be about, because I ain't give you enough attention, enough money. You know what I mean? Woman turn on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, for sure, man. We know how that shit goes. But let's bounce back to the.
I just wanted to sideways. I make sure I told you.
I like that.
I want to see you back on that shit,
hey,
bro.
Let me tell you something, homie. I appreciate that because all that does is just keep me motivated and knowing that I'm on the right path and everything that I've been doing. All I've done is, homie, just try to hone in on my skills. Not try to. I don't yell at nobody, bro. I got a few confrontational interviews where me and a bitch may have went back and forth, but them ain't all my interviews, church.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
shit, nigga, that's for clicks too.
That's
the click part of it.
It's organic though. It's not something that where I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I'm about to go in on this bitch today. You know what I'm saying? Like, now if there's something that's said to me that may click that, all right, cool, we're gonna go there. But I'm not even looking for that. Hell, I had bitches tell me like, Sharp, I want you to go in on me. Please. It's like they fiend for it. They want it. The bitches that sit down in front of me, they want it. They want me to go in on them. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to give you what you want. That ain't how this works.
You and Charleston White have a show with y'all dealing with bitches. I think that would be dope. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you going to be the bad cop and he going to be the good cop. You know what I mean? Y'all play good cop, bad cop on the bitches.
Old Charleston White. That's a motherfucker, huh? We got to go back, though. I want to definitely... because I want to see how you feel about this one. We were talking about the Paddy interview earlier that he did on the Mac Life. He had also said in that same interview, he had said, I could see me knocking him out and I could see myself submitting him.
Damn, okay.
And this is quoted. This is what he said.
I know. And so when you talk, you got to make sure you be careful when you talk. The more you talk, you're telling yourself, you know? The more you talk, you're telling yourself, you know? So... And what you keep saying, you just keep telling shit.
Yeah.
And what he telling me is, like, oh, so you don't even respect my ground game or anything like that. Niggas don't realize that I started doing that shit before I started doing the striking shit, like the toe shit. I was a wrestler. And
Your hands are impeccable, bro.
And then I did jujitsu. I did striking last. That was the last shit I did. That's the last. I'm supposed to be better at these other things because they've been at the beginning. But nah, I already understood as my audience, these niggas didn't come to see nobody hug each other and be crotch sniffers, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, they came to see a fight, you know? And I ain't finna waste your money. Come watch this fight.
Right.
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
So Crowdy talking this shit, I guarantee you what he's saying is he gonna be crotch sniffing.
Knocking you out, I do not fucking see.
He gonna be crotch sniffing.
Yeah, I don't see that at all. Up against the cage, trying to get a takedown on you.
He's talking about visualizations and shit. He over here visualizing and nah, that's that weirdo shit, you know? Like I'm in the moment type shit, like visualizing all this shit. I know I'm gonna whoop his ass. I know that.
You gonna talk to him while you whooping his ass?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'm gonna call him a bitch while I do it. I'm gonna call him a bitch. I'm gonna hit him again and say you're a bitch. And I'm gonna take him down on the ground and say you're a bitch.
So you're gonna get on your Khabib shit, pretty much.
Hell nah.
You know your Khabib shit.
I can take him down, but I'm just saying, like, I can take him down, but it's not even about that. Like, Khabib is like, that's what I said about those niggas that changed the game, though.
He's an animal.
So, you say animal, I agree, but I say one-dimensional. I say, you talking about, when we say Khabib, we saying somebody's gonna wrestle and hold you down.
This.
I'm like, yeah, no, but nigga, when you get on YouTube, when you punch in YouTube and you punch in fights, is that what you see? What you think you gonna see was the Khabib shit? Where a nigga laying on top of a nigga? No, it's not what you gonna see. You expect to see two niggas go shoulder to shoulder like a fight. That's what I plugged into YouTube, so that's what I'm thinking I'm going to go see is a fight. So that's what I'm gonna present, guys, even though I could wrestle. Let Paddy keep talking. He gonna talk his ass. He gonna dig a grave with his tongue.
I love that, bro. So you saying I got to talk to you about that? So you think Khabib, the Eagle, Magomedov is a one-dimensional fighter? Has no other type of game. I mean, yeah, his ground game we all know, bro. He's unbeatable on the ground. But you're saying that's all that he has. Elaborate a little bit.
Yes, yeah, one-dimensional. One-dimensional.
Yeah.
And there's a difference between being a complete fighter, meaning you can do it all. I can do it all, and I've shown I can take guys out, and I've shown I can wrestle. I've shown I can tap motherfuckers out. I can do all that. But at the same time, like, man, that shit low-key boring, so I don't do that. But with Khabib, Khabib had a lot of boring fights, and that's why he wasn't getting pushed like that. But then when he got to a point where he started doing that same things he was doing to those boring guys, he was doing to the highest class of guys, which made it like, oh, shit. That's what he'll just maul you. So he's dope in those aspects.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to knock the nigga.
He'll maul you.
Yeah, I'm not trying to knock the nigga. But what I'm more so saying is like that style isn't that great to see. But if I ran a style, I'll take a nigga down. I'll be bing, bing, nigga. You know what I mean? Slam a nigga, boom, boom, boom.
You
know
don't
what I
feel
mean?
like Khabib did that to Conor?
Nah, he
What?
didn't. He did a whole. And to be honest, I think he threw. If we can go back and watch that fight, I think he threw about 4 punches.
He mauled McGregor.
I know. Yeah, he grabbed me and he hit him. You
He
know.
was telling him, let's talk now. Let's talk.
I feel like
He was having a
Talk
conversation
now.
with that nigga. Said, hey, let's talk now.
I get it. That also it looks G from that aspect.
does.
It is G.
It does.
It is G.
It looks G.
But like
It
real
do.
G shit is like, all right, you say that, but like Conor was saying it like meet me in the center type shit. I bet you're gonna be shooting on me. So now you saying you could predict what I'm gonna do. You saying that I'm not man enough to meet you at what you're best at.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't have hands for Conor.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you're
That's
right.
what we're saying.
Like, yeah.
So we're
He
saying
tried.
one-dimensional.
He tried.
So we're saying one-dimensional.
Yeah, okay, but he tried. He tried
Same
to
thing with
stand up with
Tyrone
him.
Woodley.
I can tell you
Tyrone Woodley
guys.
crossed over one-dimensional, and it got exposed. The same thing with those guys when you're one-dimensional.
Yeah.
You got to be able to be a complete fighter.
I like how you broke that one down, though, on Khabib. That was cold because Khabib is, he left a top dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he's looked at in a lot of people's eyes. But it's dope to hear another person who comes from the same game, shit, same company.
Yeah, we respect that nigga and
You know?
shit. But at the same time, a nigga just like, it's how you do it. It's how you do it. Let's go back to your game. The niggas could do it a certain way, and you be like, okay, yeah, that's cool. But you wasn't, bitches, you didn't playing it out like that, and you didn't have the plethora. I didn't see all that. I saw, yeah, you moving.
Yeah.
And that's what we're also saying, like the same thing with Khabib. Like, he winning fights, but I didn't see it like, oh, him knocking shit. I didn't see it, not one fight where I'm seeing him knock shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're saying. And then
You
we're
want to
talking
see
about
him put
fights.
somebody to bed. Like, put him to bed. Don't make him tap out. Don't do none of that. Hey, put him to bed. But let's look at this, though,
Khabib's
Church.
so cold that he could do this.
Yeah.
He can hold you down
Yeah.
and just beat the shit out you.
Yeah.
He should just be bing, bing, bing,
Yeah.
bing, you know what I mean? And
Would you
put that nigga to sleep.
The day, trading places, would the day that Conor decided to throw the chair at Khabib's bus, would you have stayed on the bus or would you have got out and just squared up with him?
Nigga, that
I know
ain't even a question.
Like, you just
That
threw
ain't
something at
even
my
a
bus, bro.
question.
Oh, girl gets cut. Another UFC fighter that was on the bus. She's sitting there bleeding.
He was
you
supposed
know?
to get out and get rowdy, but I guess I guess security was supposed to hold him on the bus or some shit like that.
He said he was supposed to get out and get rowdy, dog.
You know what I mean? This nigga running around the bus and shit. Oh yeah, okay. Run around and catch one of these. You know what I mean?
Why get in trouble? I feel that, because why get in trouble and hop the fence and go fight Conor's people to get yourself in trouble, get yourself suspended, get yourself fined, have to go see your daddy. Your daddy gonna put hands on you. He was gonna smash you. He did that for sure. I'm sure. Why do all that when you could have just got off the bus and got active with him that day?
Facts.
You wouldn't have lost as much.
Yeah.
You and Conor would just had this little suspension. It would have upped the fight even more for a bigger payday.
Yeah.
And y'all would have got on some gangster shit.